Good morning. It's 13 minutes past 9 o'clock right now. Our good friend Rick Davis is joining us.
I feel a little dressed down this morning, Rick. What's going on?
I like the look.
Yeah, you guys have it. Whoever's over, Scott, can you throw some bibs over here?
Yeah, we want everyone to feel
throw
at
some
home
bibs over here. Here, we can at least lay them in front of you here.
Oh, right.
Okay, you're a Hawkeye fan. Grab another one here. We'll throw it
you
over.
are today. There we
I am
go.
today.
Okay, there you go. Now we're equal.
Well,
now we feel
Thank
better.
you, costume.
I am competitive with my son a lot, so this works.
That works out pretty
And that's who
well.
it is, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, you know Rick Davis, but who would have thunk it? We'd have Spencer Davis on the show with us. I never in a million years. And how about that?
Well,
You caused it. You caused it. You guys caused
I was
it.
going to say, we're kind of getting his feet wet because you've been doing a lot of traveling.
I've been gone for all but 3 nights the last 3 weeks in different shows, different programs. Met with the $3 billion last year volume company.
Whoa.
That because of the film from you guys, thank you very much, I've been become a consultant for them, and they do our reverse mortgages and hold the loans. And so I'll be going around the United States with our book tour talking about the 21st century reverse mortgage. So Spencer is going to be watching the ship for my clients, and I wanted people to know what he looked like so they wouldn't be afraid of him.
Who is this guy?
Young boy knocking on their door.
There
so
you
I wanted
go.
to know.
All right, so things are really going well. As you said, things have kind of exploded. We
Unbelievable.
started it here, and it
Unbelievable.
just went boom with Fidelity Bank.
All right, so we need to talk about something that you said has a cool name now. Want to talk about the 21st century reverse mortgage?
The 21st century reverse mortgage, which will keep America from becoming Japan, and that's why it's important.
All right, you need
that's
to,
why
you need
the
to
whole,
explain this
the
now.
whole country is bought into it, of the moneyed people. In fact, the fiduciary responsibilities of financial planners will be to explain it to their clients. So those of you that have financial consultants, call them and talk to them about all the programs that are out there. And those of you do not have a financial consultant, get a hold of us, because everybody should have one. It doesn't matter what kind of a job you have, what kind of employee you had. Your money is your most important future, and you need a responsible fiduciary financial planner involved in your family.
Which makes sense. And you said Fidelity Bank, you're one and above of everybody because of these people that are going to help you out.
We now have a contract base that's been approved with all powers to be, that we will be joint venturing on the reverse 21st century homes, repairs, and everything else for the people over 62 years with the financial planners. They'll be their expert at the meeting. So they could never know all there is to it, so they're having some problems with it. So we got a license for them, a temporary license for them to work under our umbrella in the whole United States. And that's why the book tour, and that's why I'm traveling.
And the thing that's really nice about this is it's almost one-stop shopping. You know, that's what you want to talk about, because that's what people can relate to.
Well, Spencer and I were talking on the way over about, we had 4 generations in a home, all right? And they didn't want to all come because one of them had a young child. But we had a 45-year-old that was the investor with the financial planner. So we all went to their house. They wanted to make sure they took care of their 85-year-old mother, who still goes to Ragbri, to give you an idea what the lady was like.
Okay, that's cool.
Wow. So Spencer and I, we probably don't want to do that. It's a lot of work if you go the whole week. She does.
You're too busy.
So anyway, she had a home that needed light repairs that we could do, and then get her so she had no more payments. She had enough equity to do that and get a little bit of money to do all the repairs. And then the 45-year-old didn't have to worry about her. She could stay in her house. She didn't want to have any help. She didn't want to. Now it's her own house. She still owns the house. She gets the house so she doesn't have to worry about the roof. And she lives there for the rest of her life, which might be a very long time.
People are living longer. They want to stay in their homes, and we're making this possible.
But this is so, there's 4 ladies, an 18-year-old, a 45-year-old, a 65 years old, and an 85 years old.
And they're all going to be taken care of.
Now, Spencer, that's got to make you feel great when you can do something like this for a lady in this position.
Well, it was definitely exciting, especially being there and seeing their faces and just seeing how, you could tell that when they saw it and made her realize that she could stay in the house and not have to worry about making a payment.
Did the light bulb go off?
It blew up, and everybody was excited. And I mean, that's just the good feeling that you have when you're in the house with them and you see it. That's just what was powerful. So.
Well, you're going to be here with us weekly when Dad is away, traveling the country, keeping us up to date on what's happening.
I will, yep. So we're excited for that. I don't know if you've even mentioned he's got to go to West Point, so it's coming up here shortly. But
Spencer
definitely
will be a guest. We have a booth at West Point talking to financial planners throughout the United States.
Wow.
Based on the $3 billion company getting the booth, and then we got invited based on, honestly, it's based on our tapes of shows that we've made together and their comfort level with us.
Well,
so thank you.
Well, they can obviously tell know what you're talking about.
You have a product, and you have a great product, and you offer people options that nobody else gives them, and you're opening eyes. Talking about opening up eyes, you do that.
Well, it is probably 2 years away from being everybody knows about it, everybody wants to do it, and the big TV people are broadcasting because of they know it's going to be there, and some of them are worried about their stocks, because if people that have 70% of the money in the world is people over 55 in America.
Right.
So if you limit what they're going to buy, your stock's going to drop, my stock, everybody's going to have a recession because we have to buy things to make America go.
Right.
And so the baby boomers are doing it again with this program. They get to live like they were still working with the same money.
Now, Spencer, you'll be with us on the set with a weekly program, but you're also going to be at Fidelity Bank and making sure everyone is taken care of.
I will, yep. So we'll be there daily and ready to answer calls and help how we can. But yeah, like Lou, like you said, it would not only being able to do the forward, but the reverse as well, and do different types of loans for everybody. That was what's powerful.
Is the deal.
Yeah,
the full circle is really important.
Because it's not one item that will fit everybody.
No, and that's the key.
How many are there that you can think of?
We have 30 separate programs.
30 separate programs. And when you see things, honestly, when you see other things on TV, we're talking one or two.
One,
yeah.
And example, if the lady needed a roof before she could qualify for a loan because it doesn't have a value when it leaks.
Right.
So we fix the roof with one loan, then we pay off the loan and give her the new loan. And she still doesn't have any money spent on her own. She gets to live free with the roof now in a comfortable house. The funny thing about the 65-year-old lady says, well, yeah, and so then the 45, who's the investor, who had the financial partner, says, what are you going to do? Well, she says, I thought I'd leave the house to you. And then the 40, are you crazy, Mom? We just did this with Grandma. We got to get this done now over here. So she did the same thing. So both of them did it the same day.
Really?
But the 45 says, I'm the one that's here. I don't want the house. I want you happy. I want you to help me with my daughter. I want you to be around.
Right.
I don't want you worried about money. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Let's go.
Yeah.
So we did both of it.
Again, when you lay it out like that, it'll make sense to folks, and they can live their life.
It's tax-free money. And they don't. So now you never pay the house back, but if the house has equity, it's still owned by you. It's still her house. But the point is, the stress of the house is not there.
Right.
Could you imagine what that's like?
Well,
I can't right now.
It's one of those things. If you're not living what you guys do on a daily basis, you don't realize all the options that are out there for you. So you want to get with an expert. You want to know what you can do so that you can be stress-free.
Well, and we really are the experts because of the fact that I've spent some time, and because I had some notoriety that you guys got me, whether it's good or bad, you got me so people know me. So the point is, I got indoors that I would never get to see people at Harvard or CPAs or financial planners or an 86-year-old guy that was on the President Reagan staff that created the thing. I'm saying is these people I would have never got without your guys' help. So thank you very much.
Well, we appreciate
but again, that's how far back this goes.
Yeah.
And you're just taking and using it the way it's supposed to be
Well,
used.
what he said was, I'm so glad that we modified the program because it wasn't good. Now it's great. They didn't know what they were doing when they did it that far back. But the baby boomers scared them because we're 20% of the population.
Right.
And they knew that the economy needs people to buy. But he says, we didn't even count for free trade because people used to be where your dad was going to get out of the factory, he's going to have lifelong insurance, lifetime insurance,
That's right,
and
yeah.
annuities and a retirement. Well, those don't exist anymore.
They're gone.
We live with really a better life with things available to us, but we haven't protected the retirement age until this loan. That's why it's so perfect.
All right, Spencer, you're going to be taking over now for a while for us while Dad does some traveling. So tell us how we can get in touch with you.
Big close here, Spencer.
If we want to know more.
A couple of ways to get a hold of us. Always call our number, 515-343-2300, or you can reach out. Facebook's probably the easiest way. You can go to facebook.com/fidelitybank.house or go to our website, fidelitybank.house.
All right,
There it is.
There you go.
Good job.
Thank you very
Wonderful.
much.
As always, buddy, good to see you.
Thank you.